Hi everyone, Ekaterina Bespiatova here. Um, in this video, I want to briefly introduce you to the ZY Qigong system, which is very popular in Europe, Eastern Europe, former Soviet Union countries, but is relatively unknown in North America. And I'm an instructor with this school, and I have been practicing with this school for 20 years, and I really like it. So I want to talk a little bit about this school of Qigong and how it's different from other Qigong schools out there. So the name ZY, the full name of the school is ZY Qigong, and it's usually abbreviated to ZY, just two letters, ZY Qigong. And Zhongyuan means the place. It's a geographical location where this school, the lineage comes from. It's the area of Shaolin Monastery. In China. It's in the middle of China, middle plain, a geographical location in China. So this middle area where now Shaolin Monastery is located, and before that, for many thousands of years, there were shamans, practitioners, spiritual practitioners that just lived there and practiced this in this tradition. So it's a lineage school, and the knowledge has been passed through generations. And of course, there are no records, there are no written records. It's the knowledge that has been passed from teacher to student orally, and just in this way has been passed to the current lineage holder, my teacher. His name is Sumintang. He comes from that region, and his family is closely linked to the Shaolin Monastery and the Shaolin Monastery's history. And so the practice itself, it's like a mixture of Buddhist and Taoist practices. If you look at the exercises, so. And in this way, it's quite different from what we call Qigong in the West, because when we think Qigong and when we look at the majority of Qigong schools out there, we see and we think of movement exercises, like slow movements that relax the body, stretch the tendons, keep the energy flowing. So it's closer to Tai Chi Chuan, it's closer to the martial arts than to meditation. And with ZY Qigong school, with this school, it's closer to meditation than to martial arts. So the essence of the practice is it's all about being still. It's about entering this meditative state. And movement is a preparation, is a preliminary stage that prepares the body so that the body can easily enter into meditation. So this is the first difference that comes to mind when people come to ZY. This is the first thing that they will probably notice, that we mostly sit or stand still, whereas in other schools it's mostly about moving the body. Of course, in ZY Qigong school we also have movements. As I said, they are the purpose is to prepare the body for the meditation. So we have so-called preliminary or preparatory exercises that serve the same purpose: stretch the tendons, keep the energy flowing, open the blockages, and then our main exercises are standing or sitting meditations, and we do it for a long time. The exercises are organized into groups, and each group, we call them a level. So we have 5 levels in ZY Qigong. There are like 5 stages or 5 groups of the exercises with the idea of progressing from the basic level to the higher levels. And of course, we start with level 1, which is the foundation of practice, and then we progress slowly upward, and the goal of the upper levels is very high. So of course we strive, we want to get the health benefits from this practice, to improve our health, improve the quality of life, balance the emotions, all sorts of things in the body that are imbalanced. This practice will help to bring into balance. This is the very first benefit, but there are other things that we want to achieve, and there are other things that will be achieved through this practice. And the utmost, the highest level goal is what in other spiritual traditions is called the body of light. If you heard in Tibetan Buddhism, they call it a rainbow body. Other traditions, they call it body of light. It's a certain transformation within our mind, body, spirit structure, a certain transformation that brings the consciousness to its true form, that manifests as a body of light. So it's a journey, it's a long step-by-step progression from the foundational exercises to this higher goal. And this is the reason that I stayed with this school after first being introduced to it many years ago, because there is this purpose, there is this higher spiritual purpose that we can see, and we can see the way to it. Like if I'm doing this, and then I'm doing this, then eventually I will get to that. Not many schools outline this path. Mostly it's just, and this is how it was in ancient times. Ancient times, the teaching was, the teachers didn't tell you everything at once. They didn't explain things to you. They were just, okay, you do this for 3 years, and then we will talk about the results and about what you're going to do next. So we live in modern times, and our modern Western brain needs explanations. So our current lineage holder, Grandmaster Su Mintang, he outlined this path for us. So he explained a lot of things. And there are books translated into English, originally written in Russian. They are translated into English, where there is a lot of information about how the theory is organized, about the roots of the school, about his own experience with his teachers. Anyways, it's all very interesting and exciting, and especially for spiritual seekers, for people who are looking to develop the spirit, to develop the consciousness, as opposed to just getting the health benefits and improving the quality of life. And if we're talking about health benefits, improving the quality of life, ZY Qigong is very effective. I experienced this myself with my own health issues, and many other people also have had very good results. It helps to deal with all sorts of problems, and sometimes this is the only thing that helps when other things don't. So yeah, I see a lot of value in those exercises, and I'm very happy to teach them to others. So if you're interested, you can check out my webpage, my Facebook page. You can come and join the online practices, online sessions that I have through Zoom. So I hope this helps, and see you next time. Bye.